Today I'll be a private chef for a day. I'll be cooking for my older brother's fiancée Sarah and their son Daniel, so my nephew. Sarah spends all of her time taking care of the baby, so she doesn't have much time to cook for herself, so I thought it would be helpful and fun for her if I cooked all of their meals today. They'll be here in an hour, so I'll try to get as much done as possible before they get here. For Sarah's breakfast, I'll make healthier bagels, an omelette, and an iced tiramisu latte. And for her lunch, I'll make a summery salad. And for snack, an airline style smoothie. For dinner, she asked if I could make my one-pot shrimp gnocchi, since my mom had told her that it's the best recipe in my ebook. All these meals look impressive and taste delicious, but they're actually easy to make. For Daniel, I'm gonna make mini banana muffins, mango puree, and lingonberry porridge. But let's get straight to it. We're gonna start by making the super easy bagels. For the bagels, we need 1 cup of all-purpose flour. I'm using gluten-free flour. And 2 teaspoons of baking powder and a pinch of salt. And then we stir. Next, we're gonna add 1 cup of full-fat Greek yogurt. If you're using gluten-free flour like me, add 1 egg white. The egg white just prevents the gluten-free bagels from getting dry. And now we stir. And here's the ready dough. This literally took 3 minutes to make. Next, we're gonna spoon 4 dollops onto a baking pan lined with parchment paper. Next, we sprinkle some flour on top and shape them into flat balls. Then we use the butt of a knife to make holes to the center of each bagel. I brush off the excess flour. And then we brush them with a beaten egg. And lastly, we sprinkle sesame seeds on top. Then we bake the bagels at 190 Celsius, 375 Fahrenheit for about 25 minutes. While the bagels are in the oven, I'm gonna start prepping the foods for the baby. So I'm making 2-ingredient mini banana muffins. So we need 1 ripe banana. Originally, I was gonna make my banana pancakes, but he doesn't eat eggs yet, so we're making muffins instead. Now we just mash the banana. And then we need 1/4 cup of oat flour. And then we just stir. I tried to use this batter yesterday to make pancakes, but they were impossible to flip since they stick to the pan. If you want to make banana pancakes instead, you need 1 ripe banana, 2 eggs, and 1/4 cup of flour. And if you're making the pancakes for an adult, you could also add a pinch of cinnamon. Next, I'm gonna spoon the butter into these silicone muffin liners. These are great since the butter won't stick to these. These will go into the oven when the bagels are ready, but we're gonna bake these at 180 Celsius, 350 Fahrenheit for about 15 minutes. For the mango puree, we only need mango, so we're gonna add this into a blender. And then we just blend until smooth. And then we just pour the ready puree into a container and store it in the fridge. Next, I'm gonna make 1 shot of espresso for the latte. Next, we'll make the mascarpone cold foam. We need 4 tablespoons of heavy cream, and 2 tablespoons of mascarpone, and 2 teaspoons of maple syrup, and half a teaspoon of vanilla extract. And then we whisk until it's nice and fluffy. The ready cold foam should look like this. We're gonna make an omelette sandwich. So we need 2 eggs and a pinch of salt. And then we whisk with a fork. And then we cut a bagel in half. This is how it looks on the inside, super soft. When the eggs have been cooking for a few minutes, we add the bagel on top. And then we fold the omelette like this. Then you can add fillings of choice. I'm adding pesto and crumbled feta, sliced tomato, and lastly arugula. And here's the ready omelette bagel. It looks really good. Now I want to try to make an avocado roast. So we're gonna thinly slice the avocado. Then you need to spread it like this. And then you just start carefully twisting the avocado. And then you should have a beautiful avocado roast. I'm also adding some fresh fruit and berries. And here is the ready breakfast plate for Sarah. Sarah and Daniel just arrived. Here are the ready banana muffins. Lastly, I just need to make the tiramisu iced latte. And here is the ready iced tiramisu latte. So for lunch, we're making a peach burrata salad. I already have the quinoa there cooking in vegetable stock. Next, we're gonna chop the asparagus and we're gonna roast them in the oven. And then we're gonna grill the peaches. And for the salad, we also need arugula, prosciutto, and burrata. And then I'm gonna make my go-to balsamic Dijon mustard dressing. Here's my version of the viral Air One smoothie. I made it a little bit lower in sugar and skipped some of the weird ingredients, but now we're gonna do a taste test. It's really good, super creamy and refreshing. Now he's gonna try out the mango puree. Lastly, we're gonna make the one-pot shrimp gnocchi. Usually I make an IBS-friendly version with green onions, but this time we're using garlic and onions since Sarah does not have IBS. So we're gonna start by chopping 2 chilies and 4 garlic cloves and dicing 1 onion. Next, we're gonna heat 2 tablespoons of olive oil in a big pan. Next, we add the onions, chilies, and garlic to the pan. And cherry tomatoes. Then we cover it with a lid and let them cook for a few minutes. Next, we smash tomatoes with the spatula. Then we add fresh basil and sun-dried tomatoes and tomato paste and spinach and hot vegetable stock. When it's simmering, we add the fresh gnocchi and the shrimp and stir. Then you want to make sure that the shrimp and the gnocchi are covered in the sauce. We add the lid on top and let it simmer for a few minutes. The gnocchi is ready when it feels soft, and you know that the shrimp are cooked when they turn pink. Here is the ready one-pot shrimp gnocchi. It looks and smells so good. I put it into containers so they can have dinner at home, because that way my brother also gets to taste this. Sarah and Daniel just left. I'm drinking the rest of my smoothie. This will be one of my new go-to smoothies. It's so good. I'll add the ring recipes for the bagels, the latte, the salad, and the smoothie to the description, and the gnocchi recipe is in my newest ebook. I'll add the link down below. See you guys next week. Bye!